हिंदी सबटाइटल्स के लिए इस बटन पर क्लिक करें, फिर कैप्शंस पे जाके हिंदी का चयन करें।
So the fourth time I have the privilege to meet Hanuman was in Pandharpur in Maharashtra. So we were on a pilgrimage with a group of about 200 people. And the group was divided into into three. About 60 people at a time were going to have the chance to see the Lord Vittala. So I had already been the day before this day, but Guruji said, no, you just come, we go together. And I said, okay. And so usually it's a very quick exercise. We have a special pass, so the group doesn't have to queue. We come in, we see the date, the Lord, and we go out. But on this day, Guruji didn't want to do this. He didn't want to use the fast queue. So even though it was paid for, he said to everybody, no, we go the cattle, what is it called? We go the common route, he said. We go the common route. And so even so, it's still shorter than how you would usually go to have the Darshan of Lord Vittala, which can take on a busy day 5 or 6 hours. This would take no more than an hour with the number of people that were in the temple. Still, we had to walk through a barricade that controls the crowd, and everybody moves in a queue towards the Sanctum Sanctorum. So we are going ahead, or we are about to go ahead, and Guruji says to me, you go in front of me. And I'm like, that's really strange. Why should I go in front of you? And then I thought in my head, oh, maybe he doesn't want to be close to the people in front of him because they don't smell good. Because that's why I wouldn't want to be, if there was a bad smell, I wouldn't be able to handle that. And so then he says to me, so I said, no, probably you go. And then, because it's correct protocol for him to be in the front. Then he says to me, I said. So then I'm like, okay. And so I go ahead of him. And in my mind, okay, I'm happy with the reason. And I start even speaking to the people in front because I didn't get any bad smells. And then we are going ahead. And I check every now and again behind me to see if everything is okay. So behind me is Guruji, behind him is Swami Aniruddha, and behind him is like 70 devotees. So I'm like, okay, cool. So my most important thing is that he be comfortable and that he's okay. So we get to the first arch. There's a silver pillar for a very famous saint that Guruji likes to tell the story of, who became a really famous singer. Narahari Sonar, his name is. That was actually a jeweler that was not such a good person. Anyway, that's another story. So we get there and I turn around and I see, to my horror, the dirtiest person I have ever seen standing right next to Guruji, and my skin crawls. I'm like, oh my God, how did he get there? Why didn't Aniruddha do his job to keep this person away from? So like, I must do something. So what will I do? So the whole queue is moving towards the first arch, second arch, and then into the sanctum, I decide I'm going to stop the queue. So I just stand, and my intention was that I must get this guy away from Guruji. So, and he does. As soon as I stop the queue, I move backwards, and he leaves the where he was standing, which was right to the right of Guruji. So he leaves, and then the queue moves forward. He goes to this pillar to put flowers, and there were like images of deities on the pillar. So he was throwing flowers at them, and then he gets sort of lost in the crowd. So as we move ahead, we reach to under the first arch, and Guruji says to me, if I could kill you, I would do so now. In like a fake anger, he wasn't really angry. And then he says to me, you don't know who that was. And then he says to some like, who? And then he says to me, just look at his eyes. So I turn around and I look at his eyes. I'm like, okay. So I say to Guruji, it's him again. And then he just walks ahead. So now I'm in the situation, what am I going to do? So my assumption is the judgment. So first judgment, he's dirty. Second judgment is, I want to speak to him. I assume that he doesn't understand English. Because we are in Maharashtra. And my mind still has these limits. So I think, who can I ask? So then there's only one person in our pilgrimage group that is fluent in Marathi. So I catch her arm and I say, can you please translate something for me? And she says, okay. And then I wait for him because I can see he's coming. I wait for him just outside of the arch. And so I said and I grab him by the arm. And then I ask him if I can speak to him. And he says, okay. Through the interpreter. Not that I think we needed one, but then I ask him. So what Guruji said to me is, you should try to get something from him. And so now I'm on the mission to get a keepsake from him. So I ask him 3 questions. I ask him, I didn't ask what his name was because already this is apparent. And so then I ask him if he needs anything. Then he replies to me, you have nothing that I need. Then the second question I asked him is, do you have anything to, can you give something to me? And then he says to me, I don't have anything to give. And then he realizes that he has a garland in his hands. So he breaks it into pieces and he gives one piece to me. And then I asked him, can I embrace you? And he's like, okay. And I embrace him. And I asked him, can I bow down to you? And he says, no, not here. After we have taken the darshan of Lord Panduranga, then you can. So now I'm hotly following after him. And so we go, we take the darshan of Lord Vittala. I'm walking behind him. We get to the outside. He goes into the temple for Rukmini and he throws flowers from a distance into the temple of Radha. Then he walks down the stairs and he puts his feet together in such a manner that I've only seen Guruji do. And so he stands and I bow down to him. In this moment, for me, Guruji had long finished he walks past me and he says, okay, that's enough. Then I get up and I'm walking behind Guruji. And in my mind, I have the question. So he's appeared all the other times and I sort of understand why he's appeared then, from thinking about it and from asking the question and receiving the answer from Guruji. Then he says to me, so now I have to wait. because many people come to where Guruji is standing. And I look, so I saw a man turn to a place where there's no exit. And he didn't come back from that place. And then I looked everywhere for him, because there's only one way to go out. And he didn't go out that way. So he disappeared. And now the question is burning in my mind. Why did he appear this time? So we walk out of the temple yard to get our shoes. And then the chance comes. I'm alone with Guruji and we're walking, and I say to him, so why did he appear this time? And then he said, because there are still judgments in your mind. So the form that he took was everything that I would judge. Everything that is an impediment. Everything that is a trigger. Everything that would dampen the flow of love for me. Or be a condition for love or acceptance. And that was it. The conversation was over. And what is amazing about Guruji is, once he's said or done, it's said and it's done. And what happened next was really beautiful. The proof of the learning of this was really amazing. And that happened many years later.